All right, let's turn things over to Dominus. And we just saw those cloudy skies, Dallas North Tollway entering the Plano area, Dominus. But over to the west, in our western counties, we've got a lot of rain going on.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rainfall move through, and some things are starting to kind of wind down in some of our western counties as well. But you'll really notice here on First Alert Radar, and meteorologist Jeff Ray is here with me to navigate the radar. We still have the strong line, and as Jeff has said earlier, these lines kind of ebb and flow a little bit, right? They kind of start to thin out just a bit more. Then we're kind of seeing them maturing just a bit more at times too. But overall, we still have a gusty wind threat with this line moving mainly to the east at about 45 miles an hour or so through the rest of this morning. And we've got these little areas where the line is kind of bowing out at times, although some of them are not as pronounced as earlier, but still indicates these strong gusty winds are being pushed out of this storm. The rain is moving over Arlington at this point along 30. You'll see along 20 here. Mansfield are really getting hammered with some heavy rain. And this is a region here that we need to really keep an eye on with the leading edge of the showers that we're watching down to the south. That's something that meteorologist Jeff Ray is watching. And Jeff, you've been keeping an eye on some of these areas here that indicates just a little bit of weak rotation that we've been tracking over the course of the morning.
Yeah, so the whole line has been coming in west to east, and along the leading edge, there has been hints of these quick spin-up tornadoes, which you often get. Now, the atmosphere just not stacked right for these things to really mature, but boy, they have been trying to form all morning. As we take a look, now this is down south where the air has been a little bit warmer and in the mid-70s, and that's allowed a little bit more dynamics. And look at that one right there, just here in the last update, coming more pronounced. Now, it is more likely it doesn't form anything like a quick spin-up tornado, but what it does indicate, Dominus, is an area of stronger winds. So where we have 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts over the Metroplex, just to the south in parts of Ellis and Johnson County, we could get winds closer to 50, maybe even 60-mile-per-hour winds in isolated areas along this line.
And Jeff, those winds can still do some damage. Straight line wind damage can be just as bad as tornado damage at times. You can still get trees down, tree limbs down as well. And if you don't have anything secured in your yard, it could be in the next neighborhood or down the street. So hopefully everything is secured. As that line continues pushing eastward, we want to alert some of our viewers in Ellis County, parts of Dallas County. You're going to continue seeing some of this rough weather moving toward our area, toward Midlothian there. Again, moving to about 40 to 50 miles an hour at times. We put a track on this line. Castle Ridge, 1121. You'll see Venus at 1122, Cedar View at 1124, Kingswood around the same time, Cedar Hill there at 1125, Duncanville at about 1127, DeSoto. We're talking about areas in southern Dallas here about 1132, and how about Waxahachie at 1141, Lancaster there at 1138. So this is going to be a strong line. Again, gusty winds, heavy rainfall, really not the time to be on the roads at this point. If you can just hold off from some of those activities this morning or even this afternoon as this line continues working its way eastward. Now, I want to switch over and just kind of show you that we've had at least one storm report here, portions of Wise County here near the Paradise area. You'll see from a report here, most of the damage is garage doors being blown. So this has been from some damaging winds in portions of this area, and that they really got hammered as this line just moved eastward toward areas in Denton County and even farther to the south toward Tarrant County. Futurecast here, 12:15. All right, so 12:15, we put things in motion. This line will continue moving eastward with some heavy rain, gusty winds. Still can't rule out the isolated tornado threat, but we really need to watch out for some of these southern communities here a little bit later on this afternoon. All right, this is toward 2:45. Could see an indication here, maybe some stronger thunderstorms. Okay, we've been a little bit warmer for some of our southern areas today, so that's what we're watching out for. And as we put the clock in motion one more time, still could see some lingering showers even toward 10 o'clock, and maybe a couple thunderstorms. We'll be watching closely right here from the First Alert Weather Center. Your First Alert 7-day forecast shows for the next several days. The concern for tomorrow, windy winds there, windy conditions. Northwest winds at 20 to 30 miles an hour, gusts around 35. 74, sunny for your Wednesday. We look ahead to the end of the week, another chance of showers and thunderstorms. But look at the temperatures from the mid-70s on Thursday, mid-60s by your Friday.
Thank you very much.